The purpose of today's event was to get the whole community together in Handsworth Wood. It was open to all, Muslims, non-Muslims, males, females, doesn't matter what nationality you are. It was basically to break bridges. So we get to know one another. For many years we've lived in this area and we don't really know sometimes our neighbours, and this is an opportunity to tell people that the masjid is open. One thing is actually saying it's open, and another thing is actually making it open. That's what we've done today. We've opened the doors today and we've said to everybody, just come, right? And what more better to get to know your neighbours by actually sitting together and eating. We actually made announcements at our Friday prayer and told people that they need to invite the neighbours.
I think it was a really, really positive event this afternoon. We had lots of people attend from lots of different backgrounds, non-Muslims as well as Muslims. The interaction was really good and I think everybody got a lot out of it.
I would imagine there were about 150 ladies, all in all, Muslims and non-Muslims, and it was an enjoyable event because you see them in hospitals, you see non-Muslims in banks, shops, and yet we don't really interact the way we did today, so it was really great.
There were leaflets, and also we had an open event 3 or 4 weeks ago, and those of us who were here on that day, we were sure to spread the word about today, and I think it sort of then went in a chain, and fortunately lots of people were able to find out about it.
They certainly enjoyed the food. I think that's the bit about the Muslims, we're so warm and hearty about giving food, and there was so much of food.
I think they were really pleased to have the opportunity to come into the masjid, just to see what it was like to come and talk to Muslims and just to get an idea about how we interact with each other and how we spend our time and what the masjid is used for, and a little bit about our beliefs and so on. And I think it was a really, really positive thing to do.
I think it's a very good idea. We need to get to know each other and make friends and do things together, and I'm all for it.
Is this the first time you've been?
Yes, it's the first time I've been here, yes, yeah. Everybody seems very friendly. I have Muslim neighbours, and they're very good neighbours. My wife and I are now in our mid-70s, and they treat us as if we're old people who need, and they come and give us presents and food, and they're always ready to help us.
This has been lovely. It's very nice to meet everybody, and it's really good for everybody to get connected, The food was very nice, good food.
Did you enjoy yourself today?
I did, very much so. When I came here from something very different. It was a Quaker meeting where we worship in total silence. We don't sing or talk for an hour. And when I come to here, and we're not worshipping now, well, in spirit, I hope, and plenty of talk.
Can you tell me how you found out about this event?
Well, I read in a newspaper, great bar paper. So we should have these type of meetings so that we can get to know each other and exchange ideas and views. And it's a good way of socializing.
I'm from Masjid-e-Aisha, which is on Trinity Road in Aston, and we found out about this event through a brother from this masjid who came to us to ask for some help. This is, I think, one of the most innovative things I've seen around. I've been in this helping around the masajid for the last 7 years or so, and alhamdulillah I can say the buzz that I'm seeing here today, the community spirit that I'm seeing here today, the level of networking, the level of brotherhood that I'm seeing today here is absolutely phenomenal, and I think it's a great initiative, and I think we should go national with this event, which I think should be picked up by all the massages around the country.
I think I recognize you somewhere from New TV, is it? Yeah, alhamdulillah. How did you find out about this event?
I was told by a friend, alhamdulillah, and he sent me the poster which came through, so I said, mashallah, it's a very good idea, and therefore, I came to support you, alhamdulillah.
Have you seen any events like this elsewhere?
I haven't, I think this is probably the first one I've been to, and I think that it's very important, that we all take from your set example, inshallah, because we need more of these nationwide to make people aware of the true teachings of this wonderful way of life.
I think it was brilliant because it brought everybody together and people with new faces and new people. It gave everybody a chance to speak to each other and stuff. It was really good.